What's up, all y'all spirits out there? We are back at it again with another yoga video. And I know it's been a while, but we are going to hop right into it. We are going to be doing some upper body and core routine because we are trying to finish off this crow pose slash crane pose. Like, we're trying to finish this off so we can get to the next pose. And I've been practicing and I've learned a few new skills that actually help to stabilize the position. And we will get to showing y'all that. But first off, we are going to start off by taking a deep breath in, and we're going to exhale and make our way to the floor. Go ahead and find a seated position, y'all. Find a crisscross applesauce position. We're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to stretch our hands above our head. We're going to exhale. We're going to be taking our left forearm, placing it to the ground. Right hand slash right arm stretches over towards the left. You're going to feel a stretch down the right side of your body. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Take a deep breath in, exhale, and release. We're going to do that on the other side now. Inhale, exhale, right forearm goes to the right side. Left arm stretches over towards the right, feeling a good stretch down the left side of your body. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more deep breath in, exhale, and release. Now we're going to take it forwards. Deep breath in, exhale, fold forward. Fold over your crossed legs. Inch your hands as far as they can go in front of you, and we're going to rest our neck. Just let our neck hang. Let it be heavy. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. One more breath. Exhale and release. Let's shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. We are now going to make our way onto our backs. So let's turn around. Let's lay down. So we are going to start with some core exercises. Let's keep our knees up, and we're going to start lifting our feet up off the mat and bringing our thighs close to our lower abdomen. Bring it as close to your belly as you can. Bring your thighs to your belly. Your tailbone is going to go up. It's going to tuck. You're going to feel your lower abdomen start activating real soon. Just keep trying your best to get your thighs to be as close to touch your lower belly. Now what we're going to do, we're going to raise our hands up into the air like we're doing a push-up, but reverse. And we're going to sit up like we're doing a sit-up, lift our heads, lift our necks, try to touch the back of our elbows to our knees, just like so. And then we're going to release. So we're going to do that for about, I'm going to say 2 reps of 10. So 10 times 2, that's 20. So we're going to start now. Y'all ready, y'all? All right, let's start. 1, 2, 3. And I know y'all just saw me take my elbows and put it towards there. Don't do that, y'all. That was cheating. Just leave your hands straight up in the air. Try to bring your knees to your arms. It's way harder. Okay, that was 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 more times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 on this last one, y'all. Hold it for 3 breaths. 1, 2, and 3. Release. Take your hands, put them over your head. Let's do an active rest. So we're keeping our legs in the air, but we're not holding them in that 90-degree angle that we were. They're just kind of dangling. Active rest, y'all. Active resting for 3, for 2, and 1. Let's extend our legs in the air. Extend our legs in the air, and let's flex our feet so our toes are pointing towards us and our feet are flexed. Now what we're going to do, we're going to do some toe reaches, some toe stretch. We're going to do that 10 times. So basically, we're just taking our arms and we're sitting up, trying to touch our toes and then going back. It's okay if you don't touch your toes. You touch your foot, your ankles, your legs, your calves, wherever you can reach. I can't reach my toes, so it's all good. It's all about putting forth an effort. So let's go, y'all. We're gonna start. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold it for 1, for 2, for 3. Release, 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 release. Active rest on your legs. Active rest, y'all. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Take another deep breath in. And on this exhale, push your body weight forward. Let's roll up. It's okay if you take a couple tries. We're going to roll, keep rolling and rolling up until we're in a seated position, crossing our legs. We're going to roll forward and find our way into tabletop position. So go ahead and make your way into tabletop. Hands and knees hip distance apart. And what we're going to do, we're going to start with some cat-cows. So we're going to take a deep breath in. We're going to inhale, roll forward, chest and head go up. Exhale, rolling, shifting our weight back. Chin goes to chest. Inhale, guys. Head goes up, chest goes up. Exhale. Rolling, chin goes to chest. Inhale. And exhale. One more time, y'all, one more time. Make it a deep one, make it a juicy one. Hold your breath in, hold your breath. Now release. Let's take a deep breath in. And let's find ourselves to center. Center your spine. Let's take a deep breath here. And we're going to exhale and we're going to turn our hands outside. So your fingertips are facing away from each other. And we're just going to start shifting our weight from right to left, right to left. So take a deep breath in, guys, and start shifting your weight to your right hand. And exhale and then shift your weight over to your left. So we're just going back and forth from right to left. Make sure you're still pushing the ground away. We're not sinking into our shoulders. And we're just going right to left. Let's do that for 2 more times. That's 1. That's 2. Let's turn our hands back to where they were. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to shift our weight forward, rock our shoulders over our wrist. Make sure you're still pushing the ground away, and we're just going to hold here. One more breath. Exhale, shift the weight back into a child's pose. Stretch it out. Inhale. Shift your weight forward, shift your weight, hold it, pushing the ground away. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale and shift your weight back into a child's pose. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, inhale, shifting weight. Exhale. Inhale, another breath. Exhale, shift your weight back to child's pose. Take this time to shake out your wrists while you're in this child's pose. Just shake it out, shake it out. And let's find our way back into tabletop. This time, let's turn our hands so our fingertips are facing towards us now. And making sure your fingertips are gripping the mat, still pushing the floor away. And we're just going to start to slightly sink back. You don't have to go back all the way. Totally fine if your wrists start lifting up. Just keep your fingertips gripping the mat. And keep your breath nice and steady. You're going to feel an intense stretch in your forearms. You're going to feel an intense stretch in your wrist. But it's okay. Just breathe it out. Just 2 more breaths here. Last one, last breath. Exhale and release. Turn your hands back around. Let's sink down to the heels of our feet. Shake out our wrists because I don't know that was intense. Just shake it out, shake it out. Everything is all good. It is okay. And once you're done shaking out in 3 and 2 and in 1, let's make our way back to tabletop. From here, we're going to tuck our toes. And we're going to shift our weight back into downward dog. So let's walk out our dog. Let's walk it out. Let's paddle out our legs. Get your hips into this movement as well. If you want, you can start twisting and looking the other direction, looking in between your arms and legs. And still triangle that it forms. Just start looking in between it as you shift. And y'all, I'm sorry my bra is showing. Like, I can't help that. My shirt be riding up, but it's all good. So let's just keep on walking, keep on shifting. And then we're going to find stillness in 3 and 2. And in 1, let's shift our weight back. Let's find stillness here. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Let's take another deep breath in. And a deep breath out. What we're going to do some spinal waves, guys. And what do I mean by that? I mean we're going to be taking a deep breath in. And as you inhale, start to slowly shift your weight so you're in this high plank, but your shoulders are over your wrist, right? As you exhale, you're going to bend your knees and shift your weight back into a downward dog. You see that? That's the spinal wave. And we're going to do 3 of those. So like I said, inhale, shifting weight, exhale, shifting weight back. That was 1. Let's do it again. Slow and controlled, slow and controlled. That's 2. And that is 3, y'all. Walk it out, walk it out. Walk it out. Now what we're going to do next, we're going to shift our weight forward into this high plank. And then we're going to exhale and go down into chaturanga. This is as low as it goes. I've been working on it. Find your back bend of choice. And y'all been working on my chaturanga because I've been watching my old videos. And my structure was kind of like wrong. So if you see me now in this video not going down all the way, that's because I'm still practicing it. And I'm trying to get that perfect formation. But that's how far I can go at the moment. Anyway, we're going to shift our weight back into downward dog. And walk it out again. Let's do that another time. Let's shift our weight forward into a plank. Deep breath here. Exhale, chaturanga, or your best attempt at it. And find your back bend of choice. Chaturanga ain't no joke when you're trying to do it the correct way. Like, my goodness. Let's take a deep breath here. And exhale into downward dog. Let's inhale and walk our feet towards our hands. And let's exhale here. Exhale all your breath as you fold. Let's keep our breath steady here in this folded position. Inhale into a halfway lift. Exhale and forward fold. Inhale, let's take our hands to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. Keep our breath nice and steady here if you want. You can add some swaying motions. That's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna go into a ragdoll. I'm gonna grab my opposite elbows and just sway back and forth. Swing, swing, swing. So I'm giving my body a little rest before we move on to the next position. This is gonna get a little amped up. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. So I'm just giving my body a little rest before we get amped up. All right, when you're done with your ragdoll, I want you to place your hands back onto the ground, and I want you to widen your feet just a little bit. We're going to sink down into a malasana, hands still planted on the mat firmly. When you sink down into your malasana, we're going to pull our hands into a prayer position and place our elbows in between our thighs. Now we're going to take a deep breath here. But as we exhale, we're going to start taking our thighs and squeezing them in, as if we're trying to squeeze our hands and arms that's within our thighs together, like we're trying to close them or something. So just use that counter force. Take your thighs and try to push in, but take your arms and your elbows and try to push your thighs out. So it's like forcing against each other. One force going in, one force pushing out. So we're just going to keep this up for about 6 breaths. So let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. 5 more to go. Three more. One more. Exhale and release. Take your bum, sit it on the mat. Let's extend our legs out in front of us. Give it a little shake. Shake, shake, shake. Deep breath in, hands up. Exhale, forward fold. When you're folding, the goal is just to get your thighs as close to your legs. Not legs, but get your thighs as close to your stomach as possible. Take a deep breath here. And a deep breath out. Let's take another deep breath in. And exhale and release. Shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. What I want you guys to do now is I want you guys to lay down, but we're not going to stay laying down for long because I'm actually going to rock ourselves into boat pose, because I find it easier to go into boat pose when you rock there. So we're going to pull our knees up and lift our hands up like this. And we're just going to try to keep rocking until we find ourselves that perfect balance into boat pose. So we're going to extend our legs and extend our arms and try to keep that balance. You're really going to feel this in your core, but this is not even the start of the exercise. The exercise is to pull your knees in, touch your toes or your feet or whatever, and then extend them back out. So inhale, ooh, touch, exhale, extend. Let's do that 3 more times. Ooh. That's 1. That's 2. That's 1. That's 1. Oh my God. And that's 3. And hold it for 1, for 2, for 3. Oh my goodness, I felt that. Man. My goodness. Okay, but the next thing we're gonna do is gonna be even a little bit more harder than that. we're gonna do an extreme boat pose. So basically, we're going to pull our legs all the way, well, our heels all the way as close as we can to our thighs. We're gonna take our hands, we're gonna grab onto the outsides of our feet. All right. Let's just take a breath here to prepare ourselves for what we're gonna do next. Deep breath in and exhale, and start to lift up one by one or at the same time your legs, right? And try to just hold them up while you're holding your feet. And I know the balance is hard. Like I literally feel like I'm gonna fall backward, but I'm just trying to like keep it up. So we're just gonna hold this for 3 breaths. So that's 1, 2, last one, and 3. Oh my goodness. Gotta shake that out. Shake out your legs, y'all. Shake out your legs. Shake out your arms. Shake out your entire body, because I know that was. That's all. That's all I have to say. But we're gonna move on to our next position. So I want you guys to stand up. Just stand up. Stand up straight. Shake it out. 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 Whew. We're actually going to go into a wide leg stance because we're going to do a hip opening stretch before we get into this crow pose / crane pose, because that's what's next. But before we do that, we're going to stretch our hands up and we're going to exhale and fold forward. I know y'all heard all them cracks. Literally, and this is why I said we're doing the hip opener stretch before we even get into the boat. Not boat pose, but crow pose. Because I knew this was needed for me. I knew this was needed. So while we're in this forward fold, we're just going to take a deep breath in and exhale and fold a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper, a little bit deeper. You can actually use your hands as support to push yourself deeper into this fold. That's what I'm doing right now. And let's take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Let's take another deep breath in. And we're going to exhale. Take our left hand, grab onto your right foot. Now what we're going to do next, we're going to take our right hand, we're going to shift, we're going to turn, we're going to grab onto our left foot like this, our left leg, left ankle. So on this position, I'm going to look between my legs and I'm going to take a deep breath in, a deep breath out, another deep breath in, and then I'm going to switch. I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to turn the opposite way. This not right, this my left. I mean, I'm going to take my left hand and turn the opposite way and grab back onto my right leg. I'm going to take another deep breath in and a deep breath out. One more deep breath in and switch. Ooh, that was intense. So right hand goes into left leg goes onto right leg. Ooh, and I know this is intense, but we're gonna breathe it out. Breathe it out, breathe it out. And then turn and grab onto your right leg again with your left arm. But this time we're turning to face our left leg. So deep breath in, deep breath out. One more deep breath in, exhale and release. Oh, shake that out. That was intense. And what we're gonna do now, we're just gonna turn face the front of our mat. Gonna make sure our legs are about hip distance apart. Now we are gonna move into our crow pose. That's what we're gonna start doing now. And this is how I like to get into it. I like to sink down onto like the balls of my feet, so I'm standing on my tippy toes. It's kind of like the bird perch, like a perch position. We're sitting on our heels of our feet, and I'm going to start bringing my thighs to like my stomach, like just keeping it in there, keeping control, and trying to actually squeeze my thighs together, not to where they're touching, but like, you know, the force of just like squeezing them like you're together, but they're not touching. Then I like to take my arms, put them up, and then raise them down directly over my knees. And when everything is like touching, everything's together, my thighs are touching my stomach. They're contracting, they're pushing together. My wrists, not wrists, but elbows are over the knees. And then I like to lean forward until my hands touch the mat. And I like to grip the mat and then start to pick my hips up. And now that is all together, squeezing my legs together, squeezing my thighs together. Slowly but surely, picking up. Slowly but surely. And then setting back down. Let me take another deep breath. My goal right now is to just hold the crow pose for 6 breaths in that position without slipping, without falling, just controlled for 6 deep, good breaths, not rushed or anything. And then I would say that I'm done with crow pose and I'm ready for the next position. So let's get back into that. Let me hold it for a nice, good 6 breaths. You guys don't have to hold it for 6 breaths. If you want to, you can hold it longer, you can hold it shorter. Just depends on the level you're at right now. Everybody's at different levels. Some of you might be a bit more advanced than me. Some of you may not be. That is okay. That is okay. But I am going to go back into the crow pose position. Squeezing my thighs together. Two more breaths. Last one. I was so close, y'all. Did y'all see that? Oh my god, I was so freaking close. I literally only had like one last breath, and that was gonna be 6 breaths. Like I held it for 5 breaths. I gotta shake that out for a try. Like 3rd time's the charm. But I gotta shake that out first, cause that was crazy. That was crazy. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake it like a shot shaker. Alright, but let's go back down into it. Last try, last chance, 3rd time's the charm. Let's hold it for 6 breaths. I held it for 5. Y'all saw that, y'all saw that. If you guys have been watching my videos and y'all been watching my previous ones, y'all will see how much I was slipping off. Like let me give y'all an example of what was happening. So I used to be going down into it, right? I used to be going like this, right? Then I used to try to like hold it, and then my knee would be slipping off like this. It like kept slipping off. And at first, I thought it was like my arm placement, my wrist placement, so I kept watching a bunch of videos. But then I found out it really wasn't that. It was the fact that I wasn't squeezing my thighs together. So I was getting my wrist placement right, I was getting the hip placement right, but shit, it kept slipping off. It kept slipping off. I was like, dang, why my shit keep slipping off? So I kept watching a bunch of videos, and one of the main videos I watched, the lady was like, you need to squeeze your thighs in together so that way it won't be slipping off the sides of your elbows. Like, yes, squeeze them into your stomach, but also squeeze them like you're finna touch them together, but don't. And after I started doing that, I stopped slipping off, and I was like, okay. It's just about constricting. It's just about contracting your upper thigh muscles to not slip off your arms. So, hey, tidbit there. If you keep slipping off during crow or crane pose or any of those, contract your thighs, squeeze your thigh muscles in together, and you probably won't fall off. But let's do this one more time. Sink it down into my bird squat. Sitting on my heels, getting nice and getting comfy. Pulling my thighs into my stomach. Contracting my thigh muscles, squeezing these muscles right here, squeezing them in together. Raising my hands up, over my knees, leaning forward, touching them onto the mat, gripping the mat with each of my fingertips, really gripping it. Lifting up my hips, stacking my muscles, pulling in together. Oh wait, that one's not secure. Hold on, I gotta do that over. I felt it instantly. I'm like, that's not secure. Yeah, I'm sweating. I'm really sweating, y'all. I'm sweating. I can't even do it no more, y'all. I'm slipping off. I'm slipping off. Like, I'm sweating like so much. Let me wipe this foot off. Okay, last time. Third time the charm. Third time's the charm. I'm not sticking no more. I don't know what happened to the second run. I do not know what happened, y'all. Y'all saw how I was just holding it. The sweat, all the sweat, making me slide. One last time. Even if we don't hold it for 6 breaths this time, it's all good because I held it for 5. So it's all good. It's all good. Let's just try it one more time. And I'm still finna say this is complete. So I held that one for a good minute, a good second. It's complete, y'all. I don't care. It's complete. It's complete. Let's start winding down now. It's complete. We did that. I held it for them 5 breaths. And then a couple other times before and after. So a round of applause. Pat on the back. Pat on the back. Hand to wipe the sweat. My God. But let's just shake out our legs, shake out our knees. And let's start slowing down our breath. Oh, we're gonna start wrapping this practice up, y'all. Let's sway back and forth, and then make our way onto the ground. Let's pull our legs in, rock side to side. Do you want let's rock in some circles? I definitely just felt my lower back pop after I started doing these circles, so much needed. And if you were circling in your usual direction, switch it up. Start going the opposite way. And when you're done, find stillness in this position. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's release a leg one by one. And leave our hands beside us in this star formation, star position. Palms towards the sky. Let's close our eyes. And let's thank ourselves for this practice. Thank ourselves for being present physically, mentally, and spiritually. Thank yourself for being here, for going through this practice, for showing yourself much needed love, much needed care and attention. You can also take this time to set your intentions for the day, what you plan to do after this, and how you plan to do it. Let's also take some time to be thankful and to be grateful for all that we have, all that we don't, and all that we will, and all that we have had. Let's just be thankful and grateful. And when you guys are ready, you guys can bring your knees back into your chest and roll over to the side and lift back up and open your eyes. I would like to thank all of you for being here with me and going through this practice with me. We are officially done with crow pose. Done deals. And we were going to be moving on to handstands. That's what's next, y'all. We're doing handstands. Crow pose is done. Crow pose is done. Y'all just seen that. So we will be moving on. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope to catch you guys for the next video. And you guys have a good day or night whenever you're watching this. And peace. Peace.